Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This reading is for everyone, for the whole collective, each and every one of us. It is a weekly reading, Monday to Thursday, which is going to be from May 11th to the 14th for everyone, 2026. I hope you'll enjoy it. I hope it helps you. Seeing what's coming, what's around the corner, what's meant for you to know, what's brewing behind the scenes, everything that's important for the collective. Let's have a look which part of it will touch you, which part of it will affect you, which part of it will support you. I would like to take this opportunity to wish you all the best in everything you're doing. Wish you abundance of joy and happiness, each and every one of you. Thank you all. I want you to know how much in gratitude I am for you and your support by watching and commenting. And also, I'd like to take this opportunity to wish happy birthdays and best wishes to those of you who are celebrating birthdays, best wishes to those of you who are getting engaged, getting married, graduating. My condolences to those of you who are going through losses. I wish you a lot of healing. For those of you who are in pain, those of you who are ill, I do wish you a lot of healing. My best wishes goes to every one of you in every situation that you're going through. And now I will start the reading with the first important message for the collective, and let's see what it is. The truth. And the truth is, there is nothing to worry about. For those of you who are worried about something, there is nothing to worry about, which is a wonderful message. I haven't seen that for some time now, but now it comes at a time where maybe there is a lot of tension and you don't have to think about anything. You don't have to worry about anything. And I will read it now. You are safe. And this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order, which is wonderful to know. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. Remember that. Effortlessly through you and to you. So very important that you know there's nothing much to worry about. Let's take on two messages from this deck, and I'll be cutting only once. Well, that was wonderful because we got the daffodil, which is a great new beginning, and flexibility is needed, especially when there is a new beginning. That means there is change that will bring on a new beginning, so flexibility will be needed. Okay, both of these cards show that there is an ending to something. Something is coming to an end. It could be a cycle, a sector of your life. It's closing, but a new great beginning is coming. So whatever is closing, whatever is finishing, is going to be spectacular. The only thing is, you do need to be very flexible to end something difficult in your life and prepare for a great new beginning that's going to bring you abundance of joy and happiness. So that is truly magnificent. I love that for everybody. Okay, let's take on some tea leaves and see what's going on. What other factors are important? There seem to be a few of them. Okay, so the cracked cup shows there could be let me put glasses on. Disappointment in a matter, something not doing well, something not working to the way that you want it. Some of you might be just dissatisfied with life because of something you're going through, not getting what you need, feeling sad, lethargic maybe, but all that is going to change because I can see things changing. Ending of a chapter that might be difficult, being flexible to face up to the new chapter that's going to bring you a lot of light with the daffodil. There's a lot of light. Okay, I'll just put this one right here. And now we've got the dagger. We'll talk about the dagger and then we'll talk about the good news. Let's have a look at this, the cobweb. Okay, so the dagger is all about fear and worry. Sometimes it's about tense situations. Sometimes it is about a situation that is overwhelming you too much, that you're scared or worried about. There's a lot that could be in regard to the dagger. The dagger is also about being careful so that you're not faced with someone that could be working against you. So that's that one. And what does the tea leaf says? Oh yeah, fear, worries, tense situations. Okay, so there is that. They could be all coming to an end. The cobweb is about protection, number one. And we agree, they've got protected from negative forces beyond your control. The cobweb is about protection. It is also about planning to do something well. Some of you planning your money, how to invest, what to put it in, and what to bring into your life. The cobweb is also about planning about your vanity, your beauty, your health, putting all that into perspective. The firecracker is about excitement, abundance, happiness. All of a sudden, some sort of great news or something exciting that happens, an exciting event. It is about all of a sudden something magnificent happening that's going to bring excitement into your life. And the coins goes without saying. It's about money, wealth coming into you, money that will be coming to you. That's all it is. Coins is a lot of money coming on its way to you now. It's coming. Okay. So that is that. Now let's move on. I'll put this one here and remove this cracked cup. And let that be there. Or rather excitement. No, I'll put the money over here. Sorry, and I'll just put the excitement over the cracked cup, and that removes that one there. And then there we go. All right. Moving on to the next level, which is this one here. Let's have a look at 2 messages from this deck for everyone to see what else is there. What else is there for everyone? Okay, so we got 1. Ending of a chapter we just talked about. Transformations that are bringing ending, especially, and a major rise in your money and leaving also. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about first endings. Okay, this is the Death card connected to Scorpio, and this is the Devil card connected to Capricorn. So this could be affecting people that have got Capricorn in them. They're Capricorn or dealing with Capricorn, Scorpio or dealing with Scorpio. It is also for the collective, of course, don't forget. But that just gives you a little bit of, a little bit of perspective into star signs and who's involved with what. Now, the Death card shows transformations, endings, and new beginnings. And we've already been shown that endings and new beginnings are happening, right? The other thing that we need to understand is the Devil. The Devil is about excessiveness. It's about something that's done too much, that needs to stop and heal. Something that you might be doing wrong, and it's been wrong for too long, and it's time for it to stop and be rectified and healed. This card is also about flexibility, to be flexible to overcome something that you're codependent on, or dealing with some sort of codependency. That has to stop and heal. And that actually, I saw that in your reading, because I feel like you're doing something too much and it's wrong. And it looks to me like it needs healing. It needs ending. Flexibility is going to help you be more flexible, be more open-minded, so that you can bring healing into your life. Okay, what's going to happen is money is destined and it's coming to you. That's what the coins is all about. Money coming in. And you've got the 7 of Pentacles. Now, the 7 of Pentacles shows a lot of money is coming. But it shows that you need to not rush, take your time, breathe, and not to rush at all, and study. Study well as to how, plan well as to how you're going to invest this money. What is the best course of action? This could be inheritance. It could be inheritance of a family member that might come to you, and it's your obligation, your responsibility to divide it well and do the right thing by everyone. This could be a windfall that's coming your way. This could be the great news, excitement coming about, a large amount of money that you need to work with it. And you need to work with it without running, without rushing, and taking your time. So that's very important. And that's on its way to you, and it's coming. Okay? Now, leaving. This could be the time where you are planning to go somewhere. This shows end of conflict. Something comes to an end. Again, we're talking about ending. A conflicting situation comes to an end. A very painful, truthful, conflicting situation ends. Then there is healing, and the healing is by leaving. You're leaving a situation and leaving it behind you and moving forward towards the light, towards what is true, what is right. This is again connected to the healing. Okay, now that we established that, let's see what else is there. The truth. I'm going to cut twice. Okay, thank you. So we've got 1, and here's the next one. Wow, something spiritual. Challenges are going to be over. Something wonderful is destined. Okay, I'll put this one here. And there is relocation for some of you. Some of you are planning to relocate. Okay, I'll talk about these 2 in a moment. Okay, I'll leave them here and talk about them in a moment. But let's talk about these 2. Okay, first and foremost, we've got the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is an emotional fulfillment, an opportunity for emotional fulfillment in the midst of a lot of hidden factors and a lot of mistruths and a lot of corruption, hidden agendas. Comes out something magnificent. This, what it comes out of it, is an emotional fulfillment for you, and it's going to be setting you free from something that's been lacking in your life. It's going to bring you happiness. It's going to bring you fulfillment, and it could bring you someone magnificent in your life, okay? The High Priestess is about your intuition has been telling you. You might have been feeling it. You might have been seeing dreams about it. It is about something magnificent that's going to take place. It is about a partnership. It is also about timing now. Something spiritual is about to happen in your life now that's going to be moving you on a high level. We've got timing, 7 weeks here. We've got 2 months, up to 2 months, within 2 months from the time you see this reading. This could be happening in July, 7 weeks all the way to July, this opportunity of fulfillment. And it's connected to people who have Cancer or Leo in them. This is connected to February people who are Aquarius or Pisces. Chinese year of the horse, freedom and spiritual growth. Chinese year of the ox and the buffalo. Next, moving on to the next level. The next level shows that there are challenges and obstacles. You are going to overcome them all. It's coming. You were stuck. You were not able to move. Until now, you're a bit stuck. But guess what? The changes that are destined to come, they're showing their way, that it's changing, things are ending, things are moving forward. The change that you need to be flexible about is going to put an end to your challenges. So, for example, if you've been feeling weak, uncomfortable, and you start changing something in your lifestyle, you'll see that there's a major change. And if you're flexible and open to change, so you being flexible and open to change, bringing on more healing in your life is going to give you a much better outcome. So that's wonderful. The second thing, destiny is intervening. Destiny, this is the Wheel of Fortune. This is about the truth. No, sorry, it's not the Wheel of Fortune. I made a mistake. 20. Judgment. A new lease of life, one that's going to be spectacular, one that's going to compensate you for all your hard work, one that's going to bring you the truth and give you a great rebirth, a new lease of life. Just like they said here, a new beginning. This is all part of that new beginning. This amazing. And I feel like a lot of money is got a part of this. And for some of you, for maybe for the majority of you, we could say that that it could be emotional fulfillment. So when I hold this card, you won't actually get it, but there is money and emotional fulfillment. For those of you who are after love, relationships, fulfillment and emotional fulfillment, and those of you who are after money, an increase in your money. I don't mean after as in you're after money, after, in need of, let's say, in need of, let's put it that way, okay? So this new beginning is bringing all of that, but I also see that there is a lot of funds, money coming in this new beginning. It's going to bring you abundance, and it's going to give you a great new lease of life, okay? So fulfillment for many, emotional fulfillment, okay? The Seven of Cups isn't about money, it's emotional fulfillment, and the Seven of Pentacles is fulfillment and money, and a lot of money. A major rise in your money, okay? A drastic rise in your money. So that's that. Now, what's left is this one here. 2 messages from this deck. Oh, wow. I love that. 3 messages. Okay. So again, we've got the Coffin, which shows an ending. Some of it could be a bad investment. You've got to be careful not to risk a bad investment with the Coffin. It is also about challenges, financial challenges that are going to come to an end because the Coffin is connected to the Death card, endings. And it shows that there could be a job ending. There could be a new job, a new career that's going to be more easy, more comfortable. Some of you could be working night shift, working evenings. The moon, again, working night shift. Many of you could be working night shift to do with the moon also. The moon is about fleeing funds and not knowing what the source is, but you are going to be guided to find where this money is going, fleeting funds. This is also about some of you working night shift, doing odd jobs, part-time work, but it's also about revelations. A lot of revelations that you are going to go through and see things clearly and see your path clearly. That's beautiful. And then we've got the butterfly, which means all of a sudden there's going to be a change. The change is profound. It's all over the place, but it's going to happen all of a sudden. All of a sudden, there is a change where you are going to be spending. You'll be spending a lot because of this change. And some of you might even consider taking a short-term loan because of the frivolous changing, because of the change and the frivolous spending. And it looks to me like some of you could be offered a brand new job, fun job. Some of you are moving for work. Some of you have a temporary job, looking into temp job. Some of you are looking into arts and creating, and some of you are in the midst of all of a sudden leaving. Some of you could be leaving a situation, leaving a job or a situation that you're not happy with and moving forward towards a better place. And some of you could be just something exciting happens, money comes in, and you're overwhelmed. I'll just put the excitement. You are well overwhelmed with this money that might come in. You might win something really big, something major might take place, and you're so excited you might be able to move, leave your job, because if you're not happy, for sure, leave it and do something more exciting and doing something that you like. Maybe not working so hard, not working so much. So the spiritual part of it, this intuition and the doorway that might open, a closed door, and also the timing is now, could be all to do with this. Everything we're talking about. It's all connected. All of it. Now I've got to drink some water before I continue. My throat has dried up. Moving on to the next level, which is clarifications. Let's clarify and see what the High Priestess is really about for the collective. Is it connected to the devil? Something excessive has to heal, and something will happen to heal it. It's about freedom, number one, that jumped out. What else? It's about work situations. Abundance is coming, and a lot of support from the heavens, that's for sure. And a lot of wealth is coming. I gotta stop that. Yes, my dear viewers, as I was saying, freedom. And number one, what is hidden and what's coming, what your higher self or your intuition or gut feeling has been telling you, is that you are going to be set free. Something to do with something you've been working on, working too hard on. You are going to achieve that final goal. You are going to reach it. There could be someone of earth energy, very supportive, very helpful, finding somebody that to work with, maybe who's of earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or this could be connected to Capricorn. To those of you who are earth energy, something about your job, you're going to be free from it. And a lot of money is coming. This is very much connected to earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. There's Aquarius here. This is the Aquarius card. I feel like there is a lot of money coming for hard work. Somehow you are destined to be abundant. So they're saying coins coming in and freedom from all cares and worries with the Fool. So money is coming in without a doubt, and it's coming in large amounts, and it's showing it and repeating it so that you know that abundance is on its way to you. It's going to change your life. It's going to a drastic rise in your money. You are going to be thinking what to do, healing situations, starting new, leaving things that are situations that are no longer working. And maybe that's why you're excited. And maybe that's why you've got the butterfly. Maybe because all of a sudden this will happen. So do play the lotto. For goodness sake, play the lotto or the lottery. Something big might happen, or for some of you it could be inheritance. But I do see major drastic rise in your money. Money is coming in. And some of you, where it says a short loan, like with this one, suddenly something happens, you start spending like crazy, you're thinking of taking a loan even, because maybe you might hear something about money coming to you. So something big is happening, and it's major, and it's going to affect you on a grand scale. So take advantage of the situation, and you've got a lot of cash coming in, a lot of money. Okay, the Seven of Cups, this emotional fulfillment, opportunity of it, it's going to be connected after an ending, the removal of someone or a situation from your life. Completely, something ends, absolutely, and it's removed. Then comes a fire energy. A strong fire energy. For some of you, could be finishing from a fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Some of you are being moved. Maybe some of you are the fire energy is strong in you, like Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. This could be happening to you. There could be the removal of a fire energy, or there could be the removal of someone and a new opportunity. Because don't forget, we did ask about this opportunity of emotional fulfillment. And it looks like to me it could be affecting all fire energies, or you might be meeting someone, fire energy. Have a look at your general reading under your personal sign, and you'll find out exactly who this person is. This is usually connected to Sagittarius. Usually this card I connected to Sagittarius, myself, nobody else. And sometimes it can be Leo or Aries. But it is fire energy coming into your life after an ending. And there it is again. You are going to be taking action. There is someone new, fire energy, entering your life. And this is happening very quickly, actually. They've got fire in them. They might even be like a water energy. There could be an earth energy. There could be an air energy with fire in them. Fire is leading, okay? Very important. And the fire energy for many of you could be Aries. This is the Aries card. There is empowerment. There is power. And there is Aries. Aries is a fire energy. So very interesting. Let's have a look at what's ending. The Death card. For everyone, what is coming to an end? The past. Saying goodbye to the past and leaving. That's what this was all about, you see? Saying goodbye to the past and walking away from it was too difficult. The truth was what woke you up to leave. That it was over. Keep the nice memories if there were any, but move forward away from it. And it's not about me telling you to move away from it. It's happening. It's already happening. It's going to take place. Why? Why is it happening? The Seven of Cups and the fire energy. Have a look. This is the Seven of Cups. There is the Seven of Cups. So you can understand why it's all happening. We were asking about this, or we were asking about the ending. I don't remember, but it's all, this area is all connected. Sometimes even these are all connected. The point of the matter is that an amazing opportunity for emotional fulfillment is destined for you. And it could be happening with someone of fire energy. Again, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. That's why there is an ending and the removal of someone, okay? So the ending, we already know it. We don't have to talk about it. Let's have a look at this codependency in this situation. What is this all about? The truth about the devil and healing from a situation. OMG. It is connected to the spiritual something that's happening. Something is ending completely. And as something that's been... you've been at the mercy of it. It's been upsetting you. You've known the truth that you've got to leave it, but you've been hanging there for some reason. Maybe it's part of your destiny until you're released, and there's going to be a lot of rewards, and there is going to be a release, that's for sure. You are released by a spiritual event that will take place. That's why you're suddenly needing money. It could be an ending, could be the passing of someone, but there is ending, and there is the death and the coffin, both, which shows a spiritual event. A spiritual event is imminent. By the way, these are two cards that are exactly the same. The High Priestess, something of a high level of spirituality is going to take place. So that's that one. And the codependency or the excessiveness is going to come to an absolute ending. That's that one. Now we're going to take on two messages from another deck to see what else is there for you. This is coming out. Letting go is important. Letting go of controlling issues, trying to control situations never ever works. You've got to let them unfold naturally. Okay, so control is just a waste of time. Allow the situations to unfold naturally. They agree with me. I'll just hold it up. So you know, I'm not making any of this up. It's all there. Especially if you're new to the channel. Children. This is all about children or pets, either one. Your love life is being affected by children. You could be meeting someone with children. You might have, your life might be affected because you want to have children. It could be any of those things. It could be pets, wanting pets, or meeting someone that's got children. Let's see what's being thought about. Your thoughts, somebody else's thoughts, what's being said, what hasn't been said. For the collective, for this week, what are important factors for you to know? Messages from the heart. Okay, is that too many? Yeah, too many. I just need one or two extra. Let me just put these back together. One or two extra. Okay, we got one. Two, okay, collective. Maybe one more. Maybe. Okay, we got two more. All right. Let's have a look at the messages from the heart. See what's going on. Right. It says here, I think you are very funny. I think you are very funny. Very nice. I know I need to work on myself. Somebody's admitting it. They do need to work on themselves, and they're getting to know that, which is really good. That's healthy. I am obsessed with you. Someone's obsessed with you. They're crazy about you, or obsessed. Obsession is a very dangerous thing. I let other people influence my choices. This is no good. I let other people influence my choices. Always you have to have your own choices based on, information, but you make the last choice. I want to spend more time with you. I want to spend more time with you. This is about some of you who are starting fresh with someone wonderful. And that's that one. Now, my dear viewers, I'm going to go through the Chinese cookies and see what else is there. Something was about to open. Or did open. No, it didn't. Okay. Oh, it did open. There's one. And we need one more. And there's the other one. Okay, so challenges was the first one. There may be some challenges, which we know there are because you're leaving them. The Six of Swords twice tells us that you're facing challenges, difficulties, disappointments, dissatisfaction, and you're leaving. Take time out from problems or conflicts, because we know we got conflict. This is about daily conflict, constant conflict, and approach them softly to avoid making matters worse. So whatever you do, you don't want to make matters worse. When there's conflict, when there's issues, you just tread carefully and thoughtfully. Positive work outcomes. It says consistent effort will bring rewards, and major purchase is worth making. A major purchase is worth making. A lot of money coming in. Consistent effort is also about consistently playing the lottery. Small amounts of money, $1, $2, $3. You don't have to spend a lot. $5, $10 a month maybe, so it won't affect your budget. But do it, because the rewards are going to be major, and there is a possibility of purchasing something really big. Okay, and that is the end of your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it, my dear viewers. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. I wish you a lot of love and light, a lot of happiness in everything you do. Namaste.